to be a facial moisturizer. And this one is also by Aloe Yoga, and this is the Luminizing Facial Moisturizer. Again, really great for like an everyday product. You can kind of see here that I've definitely made my way through this moisturizer because I love it that much. It comes in a pretty good size container, and it's not it's on the pricier side, I will say that, but this is going to last you so long. It's definitely a thicker moisturizer, and I'll show you when I put it on, but you really don't need that much. I want to say like a dime size, if that, and you're good to go. And there's definitely a lot packed into here. So good everyday moisturizer. I especially love this in the colder months. Just like I said, it's a little bit thicker. Also, I forgot to mention that most of these, if not all of these products, let's see. Yeah, all of these products that I'm sharing are clean and vegan/cruelty free. So that's something I'm super passionate about in my skincare. And if you guys are too, these are really great products. Sometimes they're hard to find, especially about at a more attainable price point, which I feel like is great in skincare. So I have about 2 more minutes left on my face mask. If you guys have any questions about skincare, about my routine, things that I'm loving, leave them in the comments below. I feel like this is a really great opportunity for me to answer some questions on skincare. I am no expert, so I'll just share what I like, what I know, and hopefully I can answer something for you guys. The last thing I do after my moisturizer is I am a avid chapstick user, and so I will use chapstick both when I do my skincare routine and before I go to bed. This one's great. This is from EIR NYC, and it is unscented, and really, really easy and perfect for just throwing in your bag. It comes in a pack of 6, and like I said, I'm a chapstick user, so I have one in my car, I have one in my bag, I have one on my bedside table. I pretty much have one everywhere I go because they are that good, and I just love chapstick. So that's kind of the last step in my routine. And now we're going to go back through my steps that I had just mentioned, and I will kind of quickly roll through them as we're doing this together. But right now, I'm just going to take off my face mask with a wet washcloth, and I'm just going to wipe it off. I try not to like wipe very harshly because that's actually pulling your skin down, and you're pulling obviously everything that is from where you're starting down into your skin. So therefore, I'll be pulling like the mask downwards on my face, which is not great. So I'm just going to kind of do circular motions. Hopefully I don't look too scary on the screen here, and you guys are still wanting to stay on the live stream. But I'm just wetting my washcloth, and like I said, I'm just kind of going in a circular motion here and trying to reuse or use different portions of the washcloth, and also bring it out a little in the sink so it gets some of that product off. Like I said, you don't want to wipe all this product around your face. This is really nice. It's super thin. I wouldn't say it's one of those masks that like dries out your face to the point where you can't move it. This was really nice and light, and I feel definitely very hydrated, which is really good because like I said, my skin was feeling super, super dry. So I just did that with warm water. I'm going to just pat my face dry a little bit. That's a really good mask to do in the winter time. I actually really like that. I didn't think that I was going to as much as I did. And I think this is perfect to really use like in your mask routine. So like I said, I like to do masks at least once a week, and that one's definitely a really good one to do and put in your routine. So I'm going to share I'm presenting the next product that I'm using on the screen, which are these reusable cotton rounds. And like I said, I'm just applying a little bit of my toner onto the cotton round. You can see how much of it is actually being used. And I'm just going to get this all over my face. What a toner does is basically it rebalances your skin from your cleanser or whatever else you use. And this one's great because it's an exfoliating toner. So it's actually also helping to get the rest of what you missed from your facial cleanser out of your skin and prep it before you use any other products. So I always like to put it all over my face. Also, don't forget to do your neck. It's a very crucial part in your skincare routine. A lot of people forget to do their neck, but your neck area can get as much wrinkles as the rest of your face, which is like the worst. And so you obviously don't want to forget that part. Okay. Also, what I didn't share in my skincare routine is like an eye cream. I haven't found one I really, really love, so that's why I'm not sharing it, but that would be kind of the last step in your routine as well. Okay, so now after I did my toner, and you guys can like see how much like stuff came off my skin. I didn't even wear makeup today. And so that is really getting my skin ready for the next step in my routine. I also always let so these two ones, my crown rounds are dirty. These are the rest that I have to use. And I just put the dirty ones in the bag here, and then the rest I just put in my drawer. You always want to let your skin like breathe a little and take a second before you do the next step in your routine. Otherwise, you're just packing on products and they're really not doing what they're supposed to. So I'm kind of letting my skin dry a little. And the next step is a facial serum. So you can use a vitamin C serum in the morning. You can use let's see what other, you can use a facial oil, you can use a retinol, there's so many different types of serum. This is kind of generic, like Daily Glow facial serum, and I'm going to use the smallest amount because I don't want to use too much tonight. I already feel like I've moisturized my face with a mask, and I'm going to moisturize it more with the moisturizer. So what I'm just doing is I'm going to do like 2.5 drops, and I'm just rubbing it into my hands here, mostly the fingertips, and then pressing it into my skin. It smells so, so good. That's why I love one of these facial serums. I would, if this was like a problem area that was kind of starting, avoid the area, but it's mostly a scab now. So I am not doing my best at ignoring the spot because the wound has kind of healed. And yes, I picked my face, so that's why I said wound. Okay, so just wash my hands really quick. I don't want that oil on it when I'm doing my moisturizer because then you're just rubbing the oil into your moisturizer and into your face. The serum is going to absorb in your skin a little before you do your last step. So next, I'm going to use my facial roller, and I'm just going to roll my skin in really quick. That is also pressing the serum into your skin a little bit more than it was with just your fingers. So you can see here that I'm literally just pressing that serum in and rolling out my face. This also helps with your skin elasticity, which is great for aging purposes and all that. There's obviously smaller facial rollers and not as crazy ones as this. This isn't something that you're looking for. And like I said, don't forget the neck. I didn't put the serum on my neck because my skin does not do well with serums, but I will do the moisturizer on my neck. So just showing you guys my routine. Hopefully you guys are loving it as much as I am. 15% off all the products. If you have any questions after the live stream, don't hesitate to, you can message me on Instagram. My username is the same as my Verishop app. Okay, one of the last steps that I'm doing here is just my facial moisturizer, and this, like I said, is from Aloe Yoga. So I'll show you guys the amount that I use, and it's really, really not that much at all. So I just literally take, like, I dab my finger in there a little. I'll put like most of it on there, and then maybe just a little tiny bit more. So you guys, I'm not like using a whole glop. I am literally just sticking my finger and getting it mostly on my fingertip, and then just rubbing it all in. Make sure to get all of the areas of your face, eyebrows, eyelids, under your eyes. And I always use the excess on my neck. And guys, my face feels so nice and clean and ready for bed. Okay, so those are all the products that I have to share with you guys. But after this, like I said, you could do an eye cream. I just personally haven't found one that I love. If you have any suggestions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram or leave them in the comments down here below. And I am going to use my chapstick. And that is it. I am ready to read and set myself up for a nice relaxing end to my day. So hopefully you guys had fun on this live stream event and it was nice to unwind and get unready with me. Next week, I actually will be traveling, and so therefore I won't have any live stream event, but the next one that I have is coming up at the end of October. It's on October 27th, and I will be sharing my fall fashion finds with you on the Verishop app. So we'll be talking about fall accessories, fall shoes, and even some fall fashion items that you can all shop on the Verishop app. So I'm so excited to see you guys then. Like I said, Wednesday, October 27th at 8 p.m. And if you have any questions in the meantime, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at all things Annie Hayes, or check out my page on the Verishop app. So have a good rest of your night, guys, and I will see you next time.